Okay, today I'm just going to be sharing about the Canon V10 and the difference between the Canon V10 and the DJI Action 2. This video itself is basically not sponsored by anyone. I just bought the Canon V10, the last piece from the local shop. Good thing that the local shop dropped me a call and I went over and collected the last piece. So what's generally the difference between the both? Mainly for myself, I like to play with different forms of gadgets and cameras. So the current one that I just recently sold off was the GoPro Max, and I also sold off the GoPro Hero 10. Good cameras, but just didn't really fit my needs anymore. So what is the view of the Canon V10 versus the action cam, like versus the Action 2? You'll see that in terms of the specifications, I'm not going to be running through anything about specifications. The main thing that I like to talk about will be mainly how I use it, my use case itself. So very much for the Action 2, it's a very portable machine, a portable gadget. It's very good for POV, and I always hang it around my neck, and it's very discreet, and people will say that I look like a security guard. Or actually, people never pay attention to this. So generally when you record it, I'm usually setting it to 15 seconds. It's not really meant for long recording, and my recording mode is always Full HD. I seldom or never really need to go on 4K unless I plan to be a full-time blogger and I'm going to sell my footages. Main thing, this is really to catch a lot of short footages of 15 seconds. I will set the beeping sound on. It can be annoying, but it's a good indicator to me that it's recording, and it will auto turn off. So it's very good for POV, point of view, and short recording. And sometimes I will just clip it on my bicycle. There is the magnetic mount that I clip on the bicycle. Then when I'm riding halfway and I find something interesting, I'll just take it off the mount and put it on my neck. So I'll be always wearing this magnetic device, this magnetic clipped on my neck. And accessing the footages are very fast and simple. However, if you ask me to do this for vlogging or selfie, it's a bit very hard to know what am I looking at. And the option I chose was that I chose it with the battery pack. So the main thing was the battery pack I chose it with. So what's the difference between this and V10 is that the V10 is a bigger sensor. The bigger sensor itself, so it's a 1-inch sensor. This is a much smaller sensor, but it is very portable, and generally this is rainwater resistant. Yeah, I can wear this in the rain. Not for the V10. So for the V10 itself, why did I decided to get the Canon V10 was because form factor, very interesting design form factor. I have a what I call a Fujifilm camera that is X-T5, very good, very capable, swappable lens, catch me good photos. But is it really that portable? Yes, but not as portable as this. This is even smaller than my iPhone 14 Pro. I'm using my iPhone 14 Pro to do the recording right now. So yeah, this is even smaller than that, and it's very easy to use. The only thing that I feel there's a disadvantage is that it's not water resistance, and also that when you attempt to put it down, you need to take note that you must put a glass protector here. I went and buy from Shopee the glass protector to protect the screen instead of scratches. This lens here, it is one of the areas that you need to be very careful that you don't drop the device. If you damage this front element here, it's gone. I'm not sure about the replacement cost for that. And this part gets smudges a bit easily, so you always need to bring along a cloth. Yeah, a lens cloth. I always bring along a lens cloth because I wear glasses, so I generally don't want to use tissue paper and I'll scratch my lens. So I will always clean it on. I'll clean it and I will use it. Operating this device is really good, very simple. Taking out the SD card is very quick, very easy. What's the maximum size you can put in? I suspect is 512 or more. On the instruction manual, I saw 512. I'm using the VHS1, so this is a high speed camera. I really don't need to use so high speed because I'm recording only Full HD for this camera, mainly. So I slot it in. Is there an auto upload to Canon? Yes, but honestly it's very slow. So the workflow for this device I use will be record finish, take out the SD card. Once I take out the SD card, I put it into my iPad, copy the images into the iPad photos, sync the video or photos into my Google Photo app, via the Google Photo app into the cloud. At the same time, if there's anything I wish to further backup, will be into my GoPro cloud. Yeah, GoPro cloud itself. Anything I can edit, I'll edit it from my iOS device, iPad OS device to do simple editing. I don't do fancy editing itself. Very much pictures and photos and videos are for personal consumption. It's not really very much to showcase to people how great I am as a photographer. It's really a personal records. One thing is that I love the form factor. When you take it out, you want to just let it stand by itself. It's very simple. Operating it is really fast. You click a button, it turns on. There's no delays and anything. Changing the screen between video and photo is very quick. I can just change to video and photo very quickly. And you don't need to read the manual to really operate it. It's very simple. There's actually a quick access on the different modes and sizes. I don't really fancy into all those things. Actually, for this device, photo is something that I don't use much. I mainly use much for video. So the video setting is really the killer app that I'm looking for. So when I'm using it, I'm using mainly it for video. And for video itself, there's options of what I call no anti-shake, enhanced anti-shake, things like that. I'm not going to go through all those things. You can read you can watch other videos to go through that. Mainly, I'm just sharing is that when I use this, I can take it out very quickly, do a selfie of myself, a video selfie of myself, click the button, record, talk, and after that, swap it back and off the machine. Yeah, just close it and off the machine. Of this machine itself, then continue with what I'm doing. The microphones on this is good, it's omnidirectional. The thing about this is that when you are holding it, you can use this to sling to your hand. If you are doing this overseas and you're doing a video logging while walking down the streets, the thing is that if you're taking your own handphone, your handphone costs $2,000 or $1,000 over dollars, the chances of someone recognizing that it's a very expensive smartphone and swapping off your hands quite high, and also the phone is a bit bigger in size, and the camera sensor may not be able to perform that adequately to some people's requirements. So this 1-inch sensor would proven to be a better choice. However, I've been watching videos of V10. Not many people gave very good scoring to this V10. The only reason why I'm trying this out because this device is not very expensive. It's only about $500. I bought for like $549 with credit card purchase, $539 if you pay with cash. They also give you a free memory card, 64 gig, and a bag. I'm yet to redeem my bag. Main thing is that I'm really impressed by the build, and surprisingly this device is made in Japan. I would expected it to come from maybe China or maybe Thailand or assembled somewhere else, but this is assembled in Japan. The only thing I get very annoyed is the smudges on this part here. There is a small rig mount that you can put onto this, but the purpose of this is to be as portable as it goes, and put in your pocket and use it. and responsiveness, easy to use. Mainly, I think the main killer point is the microphone, the sensor, and the mount, the what you call the stand. Yeah, the this Canon camera is cute. It has its own stand. Can I basically use my mobile phone with a stand? Yes, technically you could. You could use your mobile phone with a stand, and you can buy a small Peak Designs stand. So this is a stand that I'm presently using on my phone, that you can mount your phone on a stand. But think about it, you look at the size of this stand. The stand looks bigger than the V10 camera. So if you are given a choice to mount your phone onto the stand and take a selfie, or you would like something maybe more discreet, smaller, and also at the same time you may want to use your phone for other purposes, so then this thing comes in very handy. Would this be useful? Yes, you could do this to record yourself, but once again I say that the design for this is for POV. Another device that comes close to this would be GoPro. You could use GoPro, but you definitely need a tripod or something like that to hold on to it. So the closest to this device would be, I would say that the phone with a tripod, with a stand, with the Peak Design stand, comes close to using it. Using the selfie mode, the stand function itself. So I still prefer to use this device itself. Over time, will this stand loosen up? I'm not sure, honestly. I hope not. The warranty for this is 12 months, and it comes with 3 months extra for registration online. I bought this basically from a local distributor, and I hope that I will get to keep to use this device. I hope this device stays relevant to me for the next, say, 3 to 6 months, or maybe longer. If not, then I'll just sell it off again to someone who is keen on it. Good news is that the charging is USB-C. Okay, one thing bad news about this is that the recording limit is 1 hour. Honestly, I'm not going to see myself recording this for 1 hour. If I'm intending to record myself professionally 1 hour, I will get my X-T5 with a dedicated microphone setup and a stand, and then record myself using my X-T5 with very dedicated lenses for that purposes. But for quick recording, quick vlogs, yeah, this is good. If you like to do recording, logging your life, video recording your diary, this also is very good, because you really can see yourself, and it's very easy to use. It's very quick, very responsive. I think the menu is very responsive. When I turn on the thing, menu is quite fast, responsive. Playing back the thing, you can just click playback and you can see. Taking out the SD card is very easy. And a very good thing is that there is also there's a dedicated screw mount here that you could mount. Yeah, you could mount it somewhere, to mount it to a tripod, to do maybe fix recording itself. And main thing good is that the microphones are omnidirectional. You don't need to add additional microphone. You add microphone sets to this device itself. But yet you can do that also. I think mainly was this useful for me when I went overseas? Yes. I carry this device and I carry this device. When I need POV, I use this device to do quick recordings. When I need to swap out myself to do selfie, I use this device. When I want to take pictures, I'll just use my phone, snap. So I will take all the video footages of this Action 2 and my smartphone, consolidate into my album, piece them up into a certain date and time, and after that upload it to my Google Photo album to basically keep as a collection itself. Overall, do I enjoy using this V10? Oh yes, it's really something very unique. something fresh and unique. I did consider the Sony ZV-1, the new model E1, but that's still very much a camera. So I think my X-T5, Fujifilm X-T5 can kind of take care of that needs, the more dedicated needs of better visual, better imaging, but something quicker, simple, and fast to use. This would be the V10. Would I recommend V10 to any one out there who like friends? Yes, definitely. I will recommend DJI Action 2 to friends who needs POV, friends who need phone to be multi-purpose. Then get a Peak Design tripod. This tripod is really good. I have 2 of this tripod and I'm buying the 3rd one as a standby. Yeah, it's so good that I buy multiple of this tripod. Plus this, if I for overseas travel, I'll carry this, I'll carry this, and maybe I'll bring along my X-T5 if I feel like it. See how. Anyway, I hope this video helps if your buying decision. I'm sorry I didn't really go into the specs because there's a lot of other videos that talks about the specs. Very much we always like to know is how we use it, how relevant can it be. If you have questions, you can drop me on my comments page, on the YouTube itself. Okay, thank you for watching.